Fuck you.
Welcome to the podcast.
I got a bubble in my eye.
Welcome to the podcast.
I don't drink soda from cups. That's why I don't, because
Why are you doing that now?
Why not?
Welcome to the Blue Orbeez podcast. What episode is this? 13?
1, 2,
13?
12, 13, 12.
One of those.
It's a number. Wait, hold on. All right, pause the podcast.
All right, pausing the podcast.
Pausing.
It's going to be a freeze
Hold
frame
on.
of just you.
Just freeze frame it.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm finding out right now. Live, figure it out right now. 13.
Figure it out wild style.
We're on episode 13.
13.
Yeah.
How about that?
Unlucky. Figures that the unlucky number would be the one
without
we
trivia.
forgot. Yeah, it's the one we forget.
We broke the cycle.
Yeah, this is going to be a rough episode because I literally just got back home like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, and I'm fucking dead from talking to people all day.
Yeah, there you go.
Man, I hate
Oh, my fans in my way. This podcast.
Oh my god, the fans, the content.
Wait, hold on.
Content.
Wait, hold on. I see something in the background. That's mine. I see to your right.
Oh yeah, I didn't get sent off yet. Nah, still here in front of Banjo, dude. Hey, Banjo's protecting it.
I was talking about Banjo.
Oh, nah, fuck you, dude.
I was the one who was believing. I believed. You know, I was like, that's gonna happen.
Even though both you and I were like, nah, Doom Guy for fucking E3.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I didn't believe more than Doom Guy. That's for sure. I believe Doom Guy more than Banjo.
Oh, that's what we can do. Actually, we're gonna go over our E3 predictions.
Yeah. Yep. That's one thing. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah. So I'm Adrian. Got Gory here. Got David here.
Yep.
I was gonna say Chris. Got Gore here. Got Chris here.
Well, you can say Chris.
It's
fine.
I got
You don't have a
stuff
real
to talk
name.
about.
I got me here. I'm here.
Yeah, this is our weekly video game podcast. We're going up late this week because I stayed an extra day on a trip.
Yes.
Not responsible, but
I originally wasn't even gonna be here, but I got here in time.
Good for you, man.
Here.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't expecting to get back until almost 10, and then the secondary plan after the job fair didn't happen, so I'm here.
There you
Good
go.
for you.
Job fairs, video games. That's what this podcast.
Where's Zebo Watch?
Zebo Watch is delayed right now. So you know how I told you that I was gonna
You
have
had to buy a dryer with that washer. You know?
Well, no, the
Can't buy
dryer
a
is what I
washer
gotta
without a
buy.
dryer.
So you know how the last few weeks I've been like, I'm just waiting for my fucking reimbursement for my trip to come in.
Right.
Well, I honestly had a thought this morning that, you know, it's been a long time and I haven't heard back on what's going on with my reimbursement.
Uh-oh.
So I went to go check our company portal for expense reports. My dumbass forgot to hit submit.
So are you not allowed that money at all now, or?
No, I can still submit it. It's just I would have had it by now if my dumbass would have hit submit. So now I got to wait another potentially 2 to 4 weeks.
Is that Zebo still there?
It comes in.
I'm gonna go check.
Yeah,
It'll still be there. Faith. It was probably there since like the beginning of fucking time, so I'm sure it'll still be there.
Zebo. There's
Guess
3
what?
up right
Guess
now.
what?
One
There's
is going
0.
for 1,500.
Oh shit!
Christ.
What a deal!
Someone's fucking with us.
The one that you wanted before though is definitely up in price now.
Yeah.
Oh shit! How much is it?
450.
That's how much it was originally.
There was we had one like 350, right?
It dropped down. It was on sale for a little bit.
Yeah.
eBayers do that shit where it's like a limited time offer. Fuck
you missed it, David.
You're not a GameStop guy.
You're not a gamer.
Yeah, you're not. If you don't have a Zebo, you're not
No gamer fans.
Yeah, so this is post E3 week. We were gonna have that all trivia episode, and that fucked up. I think we just probably planned last week, where I think we got so excited in E3 that we just forgot to record that episode.
Right.
So that's fine. We'll do one of those still sometime.
To make up for the lack of trivia here.
Yeah. It's summertime. Usually, not a lot of big stories happen around now, so we'll figure something out soon.
Yeah.
We do have some stories here to go over. We got what'd you put? You put people getting laid off left and right.
Where?
Pokemon not having all the Pokemon.
White folk telling black folks they're racist to other black folk.
It's a good time, dude.
What?
Yeah.
The
Cyberpunk.
I thought we were talking about video games.
Yeah, and live action movie trailers about video
layoffs and white folk. That's what we're talking about in this episode. Welcome. That's what I'm going to name the podcast. I have the title and then the fucking episode.
White folk and black folk.
White folk and layoffs. Welcome to episode 13. Unlucky.
But yeah, so we got some stuff to talk about. We're gonna go through our E3 predictions, see who got anything right, if they got anything.
None of us. Hey, spoiler! Nobody got anything right, so we could just skip that fucking shit.
But we'll talk about how excited you guys were for everything, and it didn't work out.
Well, maybe next.
Didn't we literally just do a whole podcast about how excited we were about what was happening at E3?
I thought it was. I still liked E3. Like, I still had a good time.
Yeah.
I'll fucking drive down there and slap you.
No.
One day they're gonna fight. Just one day.
Yeah.
That'll be episode 50.
Hopefully that'll be after I already kill us.
You only have like 28 days, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, I have less. Yeah. Someone we know said they were gonna kill me in a month, and that was like 3 weeks ago. So I'm still waiting.
Shit. He's counting down the days. We'll figure out the days. If you want to hear the exact days, just check our other podcast, where we'll give you an update.
Not another movie podcast.
Yeah, where the co-host is gonna kill the other co-host.
Yeah. Co-host my asshole.
Right.
Man, you just
the regular
have
guest.
Yeah, what?
You just have shitty luck with co-hosts, man. They just don't like you for some reason.
Oh yeah, that's weird. I'm a really likable guy, so it's really strange.
I like how we're talking about you fighting when your shirt says versus on it.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm the squid monster, and this motherfucker that's getting washed out of the shirt is whoever is gonna die.
So Ultros and Bomb, got it.
Well, yeah, but you're like half gone already because you already know you're dipping from this mortal coil. So
sucks.
Me, I'm still here on the shirt though.
Speaking of you, what have you been playing, Chris?
The shirt's gone. Look at this. Fucking, this guy's almost disappeared from this shirt. What?
I thought that was hard to design.
That's what he's been playing with.
Oh, this is not where my nipple is.
What have you been playing?
Believe me. All right. I've been playing a lot of shit, actually. I've been playing a little game called Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Curse of the Moon.
Curse of the Moon's behind you. Ritual of the Night. And that game is fucking great.
Haven't opened up my copy yet.
It's so good. I love it. It's so good.
How much is it?
It's probably my second favorite game of this year.
It's $40.
Yeah, it's $40.
I might buy it.
Really good. I'm about like 6-7 hours in right now.
Is it a long game?
Yeah. It's like
it can be.
It's about 10 hours. Yeah, if you play
through. Yeah, if you just play through, it's estimated about 12 hours. But it's one of those games that has a billion things to unlock at 100%. So
clear the map completely. I'm at like I think 30% of the map cleared. So
have you played My Friend Pedro?
No, I just got it today though. I haven't played it yet.
I wanted to hear how that was.
I heard it's good. So
good. What else you been playing?
Besides Bloodstained, me and my friend Gerard played all the way through Halo 2 Remastered.
Fuck yeah!
The campaign.
So how'd that? Because we only got to like level 1 or 2.
Yeah.
How was it?
It's weird. It is weird because the game itself looks fantastic, especially in like 4K HDR.
How's the campaign feel though at this point?
But it feels great still.
Okay.
It's just weird because there's like scenes I still remember, like the whole Gravemind whenever he shows up.
But
and
now
stuff.
it's like fucking.
It's just, but if you because you can flip between old and new graphics, it's just like when it came to the first Halo, the Combat Evolved Remaster, it was a little our anniversary. It was different, you know. Whenever you flip between graphics, it was still like Xbox original and 360 graphics. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like it was a big leap. Don't get me wrong, but
it was the beginning of the Xbox tail end of 360.
Yeah, so it was definitely a big jump, but it wasn't.
This one's huge.
It's pretty big, especially with the fucking cutscenes. By the way, you could switch between old cutscenes and new cutscenes. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah. It's fucking weird. Like Gravemind, when he shows up, he looks amazing in these new graphics made by I think Blur Studios. I think those are the guys that do a lot of the CG cutscenes. So. And you switch back, it's fucking horrible looking. You see Tartarus. Tartarus looked like shit in the original game. In this game, he looks excellent. He looked like if you ever watched like the Halo Wars 2 trailers or whatever, they look like that graphics. I'm sure that's probably blur. That's probably blur off.
I'm gonna play him sometime.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably in the future I'll be down to play it again. We played through that. It was like a quick
I want
five
to
six
fucking
hours.
play Borderlands. God damn it.
Yeah, well, maybe if you play your cards right.
Fuck.
Um, we could just skip to Borderlands 2.
I'm probably gonna play through Borderlands with someone else then.
All right, I'll play
God,
Borderlands 1 with you.
Is that on the Game Pass?
No, Borderlands 1 isn't.
Uh,
Borderlands 2 is,
no, the Handsome
and
Collection is. So then, if you want to
yeah,
play when we're done with Borderlands 1, I'm down.
yeah. If you guys
If-
end up playing through the ones on the Handsome Collection, I'll
it-
play with you guys.
Adrian, if you don't mind, that'd be cool. I'm down. But if you don't mind, when we play Borderlands 1, if we could just not do every single side mission, then I'll be down because I played every single side mission.
No, yeah, no.
And at a certain point, it just becomes
show me the
fucking
good
mind-numbing.
ones. Just the good ones. Like, I don't want to. I'm not looking 100% at that
Okay.
thing.
A lot of them are very simple. It's just go here, kill all the
Yeah.
things. You know, there's a couple that are kind of interesting, especially with the DLCs. The DLCs have some interesting
Yeah,
side
no,
missions. But
but you can always go back, right? You can always go back to all those and do it after.
oh yeah, you can go back. We
Post-game?
could start. We could do the DLC first if we wanted to.
Okay, but post game
Um,
you can do everything else completed later on, right? It's not some
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. There's a post
that's fine. We can just do the interesting
Yeah.
ones.
Okay. Because a lot of them are just like go here, kill the enemies, go back. You know, it's the
Right.
same shit. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down. Anything else you've been playing?
I restarted Phoenix Wright on my Switch.
Hell yeah.
I say restart because I beat him a couple times before. I skipped the first one because I played that one so many times that I was just like, I haven't played Justice for All in forever, which is the second one. So I haven't played that one in so long, so I started that one up again, and I beat the first case, which is like an hour. That's a quick one. They're always a quick one, and I'm like halfway through the second one. It's great. I mean, the new art. I never played the 3DS version of the HD trilogy or whatever.
They look pretty
Yep.
good.
It looks pretty fucking good. Like it's a little weird. Like I kind of like the more pixelated kind of look of the original.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because it is very smooth. People didn't like it because of that.
Yeah, it's a little too smooth. Like it's a cartoon, so whatever. But it's just like everybody's
Because
just
it
one
looks more
color.
visual novel as opposed to like a video game.
Yeah.
That
It looks
was
like
what
one of
some
those.
people thought.
Which I guess technically that's what Phoenix Wright
I was
was.
gonna say it is basically.
Yeah, but I mean, there's more gameplay to it, I guess. Investigations, all that stuff. But yeah, no, it looks great. I like it, but there's some weird stuff like, just I never really noticed, but they do the whole thing where you can see like the eyes in front of the hair or whatever.
Yeah.
Anime does that a lot. But I never noticed that in the original Phoenix Wright, but whenever someone has hair like covering half their face, you just see their big ass eye, and it looks really odd. Like
Right.
in old graphics, I probably never even noticed it because of whatever. But now it pops so much. But besides that, I played a little bit more Overwatch, stuff like that. So I mean, three games right there.
I'm fucking fiending for some Overwatch after this game. After this, maybe.
Sure.
We'll see, maybe. Or tomorrow. I'm down to get a giant game going tomorrow. Cool. Anything else?
No, that's it. That was 3 big games. What else you want? God.
One more.
Oh, actually, yeah, I have
There
another
you
one.
go. Ah, for the fans.
I have another one. I played this game called Neon Junctions, I think it's called. It was a $4 game on Xbox, and it looked like one of those kind of puzzle games where you just like use boxes to move shit and like get to the end goal. Just you create boxes and stuff,
Right.
whatever. It's a generic puzzle game, but it was like $4, and it's like an easy 1,000 achievement score if you want that. It was fun. It was actually a fun little game.
Yeah.
You can complete in like 40 minutes too. So
Can I interrupt you and just go off topic completely for a second?
sure.
Our boy, the one's gonna kill you, just posted
Oh,
his
yeah?
impressions of the new Child's Play.
Oh yeah, he loved it.
I'll read it. I hate the new Child's Play. Absolutely fucking despise it. It went far below my worst expectations and actively trashed one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Fuck you, Orion. We'll talk more about that on the next podcast. On the movie podcast. Another plug.
That's weird. I saw Toy Story 4, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I'm excited for that
You
one.
should just watch Toy Story 4.
Very excited for that one.
Yeah, it was really good.
Um,
Anyway,
which
that's probably my
I'm all
favorite.
hyped from.
you know what sucks? I still haven't posted because I needed the timestamps for the top 10 movies of
Yeah.
the year
Oh,
so
I can
far.
send those to you after this podcast. Remind me.
Yeah, please, because I'm gonna probably put it up tomorrow. But yeah, it sucks because that would be easily my number one right now. And it's funny. I had a silent voice, that anime, which technically isn't this year, but it officially came out in America this year, so I put it in my 2019 movies. But yeah, my number one would be Toy Story 4 right now. It's easily.
Good shit.
That's my favorite movie this year.
That's
All right,
awesome.
go ahead. Anyway, there you go. Games.
David, what have you been playing?
I have been playing still a little bit of Overwatch just because they have the new Baptiste event, and I kind of like that skin, so I've been tinkering with that a bit.
Dope.
It was a great skin.
I wish the character was cool.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I've actually.
I know.
I think he might be my favorite healer now.
All right, good.
Nothing is more fun than seeing a McCree run up to you. You throw your ding down, he does the whole flashbang and tries to kill you, and you're still standing there. It's like, hey, I'm good.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's just hard to because it's just so much nicer to throw like as a Moira, as I'm just throwing an orb and everyone gets healed, as opposed to I'm just like shooting and lobbing at everyone, and then some fucker walks in the way when I'm lobbing. I'm like, oh fuck, I can't.
I'm sure on the PC he's great. Yeah. David.
I don't like the sound. I just hate the sound. The sound of the gun.
Yeah.
The gun's actually
sucks.
The gun's actually really good. Like I actually. The more I play with it, you can actually knock out some motherfuckers with that. But the sound is terrible.
Close up the gun is
pew pew gun, dude.
Close up the gun is good, and far away it's good too. It's just like one of those guns where I'm just like, I might as well just be Moira. Like I mean, not that she's a far distance kind of character, but she does better healing, and I like playing as her more. If I'm going to be a healer, I might as well just be Moira. Like I don't really want to be Baptiste because I don't think he's a very good healer.
Baptiste is very much an edge case kind of character. Like he's not going to be something that is mained, but he's going to be like what he was designed for, a goat buster.
Yeah. Well, I still have yet to see him really.
He's a bunker character now.
I don't think I've seen one Overwatch game where someone has actually used him.
Well, you know what? Well, the competition he's with is a bunker group now, which is like Orisa, Bastion.
The hunker down one.
Yeah, and then now they throw Baptiste things, so if you break the shield, now they don't die.
Why don't call it hunker down? That sounds better.
Probably. Dave,
that's what you do. You just hunker down. Yeah.
Other than that, I've been playing a lot of EDF5. I've been itching to get back into some co-op play with that.
Hold on. Adrian, what does EDF stand for?
Earth Defense Force.
Okay, good. Yep. All right, go ahead.
I always want to play it, but I get fucking do the bugs look all weird in that game? Because I feel like I just get creeped out.
They always look weird.
They always look weird, but I mean, it's literally just an insect gigantic.
Yeah, it's just an ant, right?
Yeah, they're ants, bees, fucking frogs.
I just love the ants because whenever you shot them in the original, like what was it, 2007? Which one?
2017 was the first one on X360.
Whenever you shot them, they would like coil up or whatever, and they just like roll around.
You know why we can't play that game?
Why?
Because literally every game of us can play is me. Gore, ants,
ants, Ant-Man. Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, I fucking love EDF5. It's a phenomenal improvement over 4.1 in every way, shape, and form. And if either of you get it on PS4, I will gladly fucking play some co-op with you guys.
Stop talking now.
Well, it's only on PS4 right now, so
we'll see if it's cheap.
Play your cards right, David.
I don't think any of those games ever went to Xbox One, did they? There's a couple of 360 ones, I know that.
Yeah, there's some 360 ones, but EDF 4.1 got a PC port, just like Shadow dropped last year, and then there's been no confirmation if it'll get a PC port for 5.
To be fair, all these games feel like they get Shadow dropped, to me at least, because to be honest, I
don't follow it.
I don't even know what an EDF anymore is.
Fucking fight giant insects. Fucking.
I know, but what does it look like now? I don't even know.
It looks like fighting giant insects in HD.
I know, but the original was like fucking like it looked like PS2 graphics. Maybe if you're feeling generous, I'd say PS2. I would even say almost PS1. It made sense because they have all these fucking like creatures on the screen, so it's like they had to lower the graphics. But I just remember going like, damn, this is a barfy looking game for 360. But it was fun. I mean, I give a shit for the graphics.
It's fucking gorgeous. I mean, they're still not like pristine, high max fucking 4K resolution or anything, but
it doesn't matter if it's on PS4.
It still looks gorgeous.
I wouldn't get it anyway. Oh,
fuck you.
That's another game. I didn't finish Days Gone, but I watched the rest of it on YouTube because I was sick of fucking playing it. So I threw that bitch into my eBay, sold it. And then I watched the rest of it on YouTube.
How much did you make?
Like $30, whatever.
That's not bad.
Dude,
You got your playtime out of that for
I
sure,
played
yeah.
that game for 35 hours. I looked up how far I was. I was only halfway. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm done. There's no way in hell. I watched the rest on YouTube. I was like, no, I just watched the rest of the
People are
story.
coming
That's all.
around that game lately.
I know. I mean, no, that game is fun. I just don't want to play anymore. It's like
That's fair.
I gave that game enough of my time. I don't want to play anymore. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I interrupted your game. You just reminded me of PS4. So.
Is that it?
What? Yep, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Video game wise, I didn't play. I started Yoku's Island Adventure just because I was bored and had a couple minutes, but
that's the pinball one, right?
yeah, I started it. It's cute. It's cute. I didn't really get that much into it. Now,
It's
non-video game wise, I did a lot of shit this last weekend. I went to the Overwatch League. That was fucking fun.
Yeah.
The production of that fucking stage it's a lot smaller than you think it is. It's super small, but like it's super cool. Like the walls, like in between every game, the walls turn like the stage. So like
Okay.
So like you just get like a giant like around like a full like view on the walls of like the stage like scrolling by. It looks gorgeous.
Okay.
Above you, there's a like circle that fills up blue as they progress through the map. So you know that bar how it tells you on the top how far you are on the map?
Yeah.
It gets farther along the farther they are, or it goes back the more the pay card goes back. Super cool.
Okay. That's fun.
That I went to 5 escape rooms too this weekend.
Nice.
Wow.
I fucking did that whole thing. Escaped 4 out of 5. And I swear to God, the one that
wait, are you still in the other one right now?
The one
shit.
that we didn't make it out of, if we had one more minute, we would have had it. It was literally just all you had to do was count the money. And what happened? So have you guys been in escape rooms? I know Gordon.
played
No, I
999,
really want
so.
to, but
Escape rooms are next. Hey, you know what? We should look for one in Vegas.
yes.
One in Vegas, 100%. Yes. Come on, Gore, you too.
I'm not coming. I was just nodding.
So like you know what they do, right? It's pretty much like Zero Escape.
I played 999.
Yeah, I would love to do
Except
like that.
except they don't do the part where you could die. So
or just explode. Yeah.
So I mean, really, who gives a shit?
But so like the one that we didn't make it out of, we were at the very end, and we got through the door. We were just like it was like down to the minutes. And it was like we knew that the was count the money to get the code on the door to get out of there. And my friend started counting the money. He counted it out, and I saw behind him there was another fucking envelope there. I'm like, that's gonna come into play. But I'm just gonna let him count. Sure enough, he counted it out. Then I was like, check the envelope, and there was more money in that, so we had to count that. Then he got mismatched. He fucked up his math, so we fucked up there. So if we had another minute, we could have recounted that.
Right.
But super dope. Those things are super fun if you can do them. Use your Groupons because Groupons make them cheap.
Yeah.
Also, definitely do private rooms if you can. So like, if you do a bigger one, they'll throw you in with other groups, which yeah, that can be kind of shitty just depending on who.
I don't want to talk to anybody else.
Yeah, it can. So like, we did me, Kyle, Nick, and then one of my other friends did a horror themed one. The first one was a small one, so we did it on our own and we got out of there. Then they were like, hey, well, we had another one coming up, so like $10 more, and we'll throw you into that one, which is a good deal because they usually cost like $30 a person. They threw us in there, but we were in there with 2 other groups, and they had never ever done one before, so we're having to kind of like escort them through it. And then one of the girls, I guess there was like a date going, and that girl just literally broke one of the locks. I was like, oh, cool.
Jesus, that's the first one you sacrifice.
Yeah. Oh,
so in the next escape room.
Oh no, so that's perfect. All right, so the last one I did in San Diego, I did with my cousin. She had never done one before, and we did with this giant family of cousins that were there. And it was this big fucking frat dude looking motherfucker, and he was high as shit. So he was like thinking he was being funny about everything and just talking constantly, wouldn't shut the fuck up, being that guy, right?
All right. Yeah, of course.
So,
that guy. I don't know who that guy is.
The general rule is they give you 3 hints, but I mean some offer you unlimited, some offer you more, just depending on you don't want to use all the hints, you kind of want to do it on your own though, because that destroys it. But me and like one other person there might have done the escape room before, so the guy's like, hey, you guys are my last group. It was 10:30 at night. So he's like, you guys are my last group, so I'll give you as many or not as many hints as you guys want, whatever you guys want. You guys have to all agree to it. I was like, all right, well 3's normal, and then. Like, my cousin didn't understand what's going on. She's like, okay, how about 10? I'm like, we're never going to use 10 hints. Not whatsoever. And everyone else like started arguing this guy. And the fucking high dude was like, 100. This is a trick. We want unlimited hints. Swear to God, we argued for 15 minutes about this. We were arguing for 15 minutes about this fucking hint. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. We're just taking 3 hints. I'll settle on 4. But it's funny you say that because the host was awesome. But the host also was fucking with us too. So he's like, and it was based on some like Japanese thriller room, which is like it was based on some real life murder case in Japan.
Oh,
But
okay.
he was like
A little
he was
weird.
hyping it
All
up
right.
though. He was hyping it up, like kind of being super spooky about it, and he was giving us stuff
Yeah,
to
real
read it.
people died, lol.
So he was like giving us stuff, like he's like, by the way, you're gonna have to eventually sacrifice one of you guys, and you'll know when the time comes. And that never actually
All
happened,
right.
by the way.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what's funny though. But
That's
as soon as he said you had to sacrifice, literally all of us just look at that motherfucker like, oh, you're gone, dude. And afterwards, when went through it, I was like, I asked him, I was like, so we never had to sacrifice? He's like, no. Sometimes I just do it just because like I know it kind of fucks people. But it seems like you guys were kind of excited for that. Like, yeah, we all really wanted to get rid of this guy.
Alright, get rid of the
We're all
fucking
super excited for that.
dumbass.
Escape rooms are fucking awesome though. If you ever get a chance to do them with some friends, do them. Cool. Gore, what'd you buy?
Oh, I didn't buy anything.
Shit.
In the
What'd you buy?
past 2 weeks, you haven't
I-
bought anything other than Virtual of the Night, of course.
You bought
I didn't get it ready. I forgot about the segment. It goes to somebody else.
David, what'd you get?
All right, so digitally, I got Earth Defense Force 2017 because it was free. They had that free for a limited time. I got Portal Still Alive because that was free for a limited time. Toonstruck, that was free on Humble Bundle, or not Humble Bundle, but GOG. And then for physical games that I picked up recently, I have picked up Spider-Man for PS4.
Nice.
Hell
Good
yeah.
game.
And then I had 2 limited run game orders come in the mail. The
What?
first one is Oddworld Stranger's Wrath.
Fuck
HD.
Yeah, I got the
Yo,
collector's
PS3
edition.
version.
Yeah, I got the collector's edition of that.
I just got the regular edition for
Oh
that.
wait, no, I'm sorry. You said Stranger's Wrath.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm coming back. No, I
Yeah,
got
the
a
regular
new and
edition
tasty.
for it.
Yeah, no, I got new and tasty. My bad.
And then I got part of well, this wasn't limited run. This was actually Kickstarter. I got this in, and I'm really sad because the collector's edition items will be shipping out in August. But I at least still got the game and a neat case for it for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
I know.
His is cooler.
His is cool. I got mine at a store though. So,
That's fair.
Nah, I threw down $100
commerce,
on the Kickstarter.
brick and mortar, keeping it alive.
I supported the game being created. Fuck you.
I supported it too by playing it and fucking buying it. You only bought it. Fucker.
I'll play it eventually.
Eventually. You know what? I don't think you will.
Shit.
I will.
No, you won't.
Anything,
give it to
anything else, David?
Just give it to me.
Nope, that's everything I bought. No, fuck you. This is my fucking Kickstarter version.
Give me the slip. I'll put it on mine.
Oh, fuck you. That's my
I'm a real
slip cover.
fan. I'm playing it.
Oh, fuck you.
What's
This
actually in
is-
here right now? Oh, Overwatch.
It's my
is in
beautiful slip cover. You can't have it.
Psych,
Overwatch.
here. Psych, it's Overwatch.
Whatever happened to your tracer?
Yeah, where is that?
I don't want to talk about
In the,
Where's
in
your
bed
picture
right
of you?
it. It's in my bed. It's
Yeah.
above my bed.
now? Is it really?
No.
That'd be hilarious.
Why would I fucking do that? Why would I ever do that to myself?
Because you don't like stuff, so it makes
I
you,
know,
it makes you ready
yeah,
for the day.
I know. No,
You
that
wake up
pissed me off.
angry. Yeah, you
I-
wake up angry.
It'd be
so-
like a ghost thing. Like you see a ghost, you just put the sheets over your head again.
She
Wait
gets
until it goes
closer.
away. Yeah, she's like closer.
No. Is it all you bought this week, Gore?
Oh no, I bought Bloodstain. Yeah. I got it. It's right here.
That's it.
Yeah. You see it? Well, I bought a couple other things, but I didn't know. I forgot about this segment. All right. Well, I got a couple other things.
Well, just say what you bought. You don't have to show everything off.
I mean, I bought a lot of stuff though. That's the thing, man. I'm a little nervous, because I don't want to show it all, and spoil the surprise. But no, I got a couple of things. I have a offer up purchase here. I collect 360 games, and these are 2 that I've been really wanting in my collection. So for $10 plus $5 shipping, I got a Dragon Ball Z Budokai HD collection.
Nice.
Dragon Ball Z
Nice.
fan. What's up? And I got Raging Blast 2. There you go.
Gross.
Nice.
What do you mean gross?
Hey, Raging
Yeah.
Blast.
Come on, open. What the? Oh, it has these seal things on it. You fucking kidding me? Complete. That's what I'm about. I'm about completing. All right, I'm done. You can fucking go to the next.
Uh,
Adrian, where'd you buy?
I just bought Cadence of Hyrule.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I bought
That was it.
Pedro friend.
I got Pedro. I
Is
approve
your
that.
friend.
I didn't buy Kid into Hyrule yet because I want to play a little bit more Crypto and Necrodancer. Goddamn.
I bought it just because I'll support that shit. Easy.
Oh, yeah, you don't need to support it. Everybody's buying it, so it's number.
I want them to do that more. I love that Nintendo just gave Zelda over to some indie dude. Said, hey, do whatever you want with it. That's great.
Oh, we'll see more stuff.
Then did I
Definitely,
buy anything
sure.
else?
I want to see that Nintendo RPG though.
No, but there's a flash sale going on this weekend for PSN, so I'll probably grab some more stuff. We'll talk about that next week though.
Yeah.
All right, let's hop over to let's talk about our E3 predictions, and then we're gonna cut a lot of these stories out, David, to keep this short and sweet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so we can play.
You were just like, find stories. I was like, oh,
No, I'm low key super tired too though.
Are we not talking about the white people or whatever you wrote?
Is that one of the stories you want?
No,
yeah, I do actually want to talk about the cyberpunk drama that's been going on.
Okay, I just heard about white people. I don't know. I'm not looking at the thing. All I heard in the beginning of this podcast.
Knock out a couple of those stories, and
let's cover the E3 drama first, then we can kind of judge what we have time for.
I'm doing predictions right now.
Okay.
All right. So the first one I want to cover is the Cyberpunk 20.
No, hold on. I'm gonna do E3 predictions right now, and then we'll go to news.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted.
Yeah, well, that's what I was originally saying. But like, no, wait.
No, but I meant knockout like as in.
Oh my god!
Like,
it's
read
a
this right
nightmare.
Now. Read this.
Professionals.
David, read this. Read the post you made and cut out some of those while we're doing E3 predictions.
Oh, I thought you meant for him to knock them out quick. Like
no, I meant knock out like actually get those off the list.
You should just
physically just punch your screen right now. All right, E3 predictions. David, your predictions. We're Scalebound on Switch.
Just like mine.
Project Re Fantasy. Square will talk about Final Fantasy 16 with a tech demo trailer. NetherRealm will show all the DLC from Combat Pack 1 at the Xbox presentation. And a new Bioshock will be revealed. None of that happened.
Fucking nothing.
Well, they didn't even show the rest of the Combat Pack character. They only showed like 3 of the other ones, which sucks. And that was way before E3. Anyway.
Then your crazy prediction was Tekken Cross Street Fighter. And your 3 dreams were Marvel vs. DC Fighter, Ash revealed Persona Collection on Switch, and Digital Double Saga 3.
Yep.
You got a fucking fat ass 0.
Goose egg, just like me.
Alright, Gore.
Yeah.
Sony will have a state of play during E3 week.
No.
Call of Duty reveal, and it'll be Modern Warfare 4 with a major actor in one role.
I was a week off from that.
New Alien game, sequel to Isolation at the Xbox presentation.
They did announce the Isolation for Switch though, so.
There you go. Beyond Good and Evil 2 for 2020.
That was before they said that it wouldn't be
there.
That's
not even. They didn't put a year on that presentation beforehand, huh?
No, they didn't have a presentation. So
they didn't show off the game for a little bit.
They had a stream. They didn't show shit.
They
they show concept art. That game ain't coming out. I'm not even.
And then Persona 5 on Switch in October.
Everybody's gonna get fucking Shenmue 3. I ain't getting shit. Final Fantasy 7. Well, I'm excited for that, to be fair.
Then your crazy prediction was a new Team Ico thing. Your dream was Resident Evil 3 2020, Resident Evil 4 2021.
Yeah.
New Jack and Daxter from Ben Studio.
Yeah.
And a new Breath of Fire on Switch.
Yeah.
That is 0.
Yeah. 0.
Also, I cut out half the stories for you, Adrian.
Good.
There you go. He just snapped his fingers. They're gone.
Mine was
here's a question: are Thanos memes getting old when you do that?
It's getting re-released, so it's all back at it again next week.
Now, wait, hold on. Is that Switch?
Are you watching the re-release?
Thanos. Yeah.
No.
All right. You gotta support it. We gotta kill Avatar.
Oh, fuck that.
Just buy a ticket. Don't you have to watch it?
Loves that.
It was already a long ass sit for the initial.
I saw it 3 times.
I saw it 4 times.
Fuck that. No, fuck that.
I saw it 4 times. I saw it 5 times.
I'll watch it.
I'm excited
I'm
excited for number 5, brother.
Yeah, I'm excited for 4 next. You know exactly what scene it's gonna be, right? I know exactly what it's gonna be. You want me to tell you? Well, all right. Spoilers for Avengers Endgame. Okay. I know. I don't know exactly. Obviously, I didn't get like the word, like Kevin Feige or however you pronounce his fucking name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he called me up. It was like, hey, Gore buddy. No, this is what it's probably gonna be. It's gonna be that deleted scene where you had the girl from what's that show? The Suicide Show on Netflix, 13 Reasons Why, or whatever.
Yep.
She was supposed. No, isn't that
I know what
it's
you're
called?
saying. Okay, nice.
Yeah, the girl from the one that did it in the show. She was the one. She was supposed to be in the movie, but she got cut out completely. Her scene was filmed, but she was supposed to be in there. Supposedly the scene was, the whole like the Soul Realm or whatever that you see Thanos and Gamora in Infinity War. There's supposed to be a scene like that with Tony and his grown-up daughter, and the grown-up daughter was supposed to be played by 13 Reasons Why girl. But they cut it out because they thought it was a little strange. Right after he snaps the fingers, he sees that, and then he dies. Spoiler again. Spoilers.
It's gonna be at the end though.
So yeah, no, but that's why I think it's gonna be that, because it's gonna be at the end. It's gonna be a post-credit thing, right?
If
they show
money,
that
David,
scene,
go watch it.
So.
Yeah.
Wait, he hasn't seen the movie yet?
No, I've seen it. I'm just not ever gonna watch it again.
That scene will be up online somewhere in like a month after.
Exactly.
Like when the DVD comes out.
I'm gonna watch it, dude.
The DVD. It's only coming out on DVD, but
I'm excited.
Imagine Endgame only came out on DVD.
Whatever it takes.
DVD wanted to print
what did it
4D.
cost you? Everything.
So
HD. It cost me HD.
So mine were more general. I wasn't really necessarily playing the competing game that I make these two play. So I went for more easy balls.
He got one right. I
think I got two right.
No, you got one right.
So Microsoft revives an old franchise. I got that one.
What?
Easy. Microsoft Flight Simulator, dude.
All right. I mean, that's such a basic thing.
I got it.
Sure.
Bayonetta 3 gets a release date, which fucking wasn't even there.
It wasn't even there.
I'm getting because Astral Chain. We talked about that all the time. Is that Astral Chain was there? So.
Right.
So it's a lot of platinum. New Splinter Cell game next spring wasn't fucking there.
Nope.
Next Fable game announced next spring wasn't fucking there.
Wasn't fucking there.
Avengers game reveal, and it'll be a tie-in with Spider-Man on PS4.
Not a tie-in.
No, it's not a tie-in. It is not a tie-in.
Taskmaster is in the comics. It's not like he was only in Spider-Man PS4.
But that links the worlds.
But how does that make sense? Because it's supposed to be way after when like the A-Day happened, where the A-Day, whatever it's called, when like the world is like fucked up because the Avengers failed. So how does that even make sense with Spider-Man, where everything's perfectly fine?
They're on the sides of the coast.
No, fuck that. We were heard about it. And the Avengers Tower is in Spider-Man.
That's in San Francisco though. That they're in New York in Spider-Man.
How do we not hear about it though? Like
that's
the whole city's gone.
Man, just sometimes
it's not a tie-in.
You know
Shut
New Yorkers. You guys don't care about you guys.
I don't think that's 100% confirmed. Just because Taskmaster's in it.
I don't know, man.
I would just say Taskmaster is a character that is in Marvel. If you said that, like if you said there will be another character from the Marvel world that isn't just the Avengers showing up, then I'd give it to you, obviously. But you saying it's a connection to another game.
It's not a tie-in.
Then it's a tie-in to fucking. I'm sure Taskmaster was in another Spider-Man game. I bet he was
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's the same Taskmaster.
It doesn't look like the same Taskmaster though.
Maybe he fucking spruced it up a little bit,
No, if anything, it's a tie-in to fucking Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Fuck you.
No, I see.
All shaded ass graphics.
Haven't they even talked about this like the MCU of like games though?
I've never heard this MCU
I'm sure that's what they're going for.
The Marvel Cinematic
Universe of games.
MGU.
MGU, the Marvel Gaming Universe.
There you go.
That's
what this is. That's what I think this is. This is Avengers, and they got Spider-Man there. They're not gonna make two separate games without any tie-ins. Y'all is wilding out if y'all don't think that's a tie-in.
Yo, you guys like
that's not a tie-in.
Yo, you guys are a fan of the Ngu? That's the MGU. Ngu. You like it?
What do you call the MCU?
Ngu. Ngu.
So my crazy prediction was Halo items Smash. Could still happen. We don't know.
Yeah, it's probably good.
I still think we're getting some. When Mando comes out, I think that's gonna be some Minecraft assist trophy. I bet. My dreams were new Beautiful Joe, which was rumored for a little while. New Mass Effect completely remastered, new Burnout 3 Takedown completely remastered, and EA was like, "Nah, we'll show you 3 cool games and then move on." So I'll take the win on that one. So let's go Microsoft Flight Simulator, guys.
I mean, you weren't a part of the contest. You're just doing your predictions, and yours are so basic. Fucking,
hey man.
Something will be shown. That's pretty much one of them. It's like, fuck you.
Microsoft Flight Simulator, brother.
They could have brought back, but if they brought back Fable, then that means that's 2 you get for just them showing Fable, technically, right? Because it's a long dormant series.
I wouldn't call Fable a dormant series. I guess
It's been 9 years since the last game.
Make it double digits, then we'll call it dormant.
And I'm not counting the fucking Journey, stupid Connect piece of shit, or even that dumbass arcade game, the beat 'em up. Remember that one?
No, was it the pub one?
No. There's one that was like a straight up you play as little doll versions of Fable characters.
Oh shit, I remember that one. I forgot all about that.
It Fable, dumb fuck adventure. I don't know what it's called, but
Fable dumb fuck adventure.
It's called.
Well, that was that. So let's just hustle through his news here. So
I wish they announced a new. Why can't I get what I want?
It'll be next year.
No Splinter Cell, no fucking Fable, no Beyond Good and Evil 2.
How much do you want to bet Halo and Fable are going to be launch titles on the next console?
I mean, that'd be cool, but I don't think they'd want 2 giant ones like that. Like, even though Fable hasn't been around for a long time, it used to at least be a giant series.
I think that's fine. I think throwing those 2 up there are perfectly fine.
But they would also, I could see them maybe doing like a Fable 2 HD remaster or some shit like that for it.
That'd be cool. I'll take that because I don't know. The Fable anniversary wasn't very good.
All right. So we're gonna hustle through these. Monster Hunter live action trailer leaked. How was that trailer? Because I didn't look at it.
Oh, I watched it.
Fucking
it was
garbage.
like a teaser. It was teaser. I mean, I don't play Monster Hunter, so I don't know. It was just Mila Jovovich running, and you see I'm assuming what's the dragon?
Oh, Rathalos. That was what they showed
He's in
off.
Smash.
Yeah. He looks okay. I don't know. It's just like that movie doesn't even come out until the end of next September. So I'm surprised they
Mila
even showed
Jovovich
anything.
and I immediately lose interest.
Dude, you know how well that movie's gonna do in China?
Yeah, it's gonna fucking make a huge amount of money in China.
Better get used to it because it's coming. It's coming hard.
All right. Do we have anything to say about
I thot it looked okay. I was gonna do a reaction, but I was a little worried that it'd get taken down, so I just watched it. I was like, yeah. I'm not a Monster Hunter fan. If you're a Monster Hunter fan, you're probably they fucked it up again.
Yeah, you're like, David, that was terrible.
Well, he might be right. They might have fucked it up. I don't know.
No, it's just I hate Mila Jovovich with a fucking passion.
Why? Joan of Arc?
No.
What? Did you ever see
She's a good singer.
Mila Jovovich?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. That's probably true. I didn't know she was a singer.
Yeah, she sings pretty
What
well.
song she sing?
She's in a song that I heard, and she does a good feature on there. I remember hearing that because I was like, is that Resident Evil Girl?
Yeah.
It's
I just love that.
It's called The Mission.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
I was like, what's the song?
You put me on the spot. That's why I had to think about it.
You're the one who said that she's a singer.
Yeah, I know she's a singer, but you put me on the song. You said, "Yeah, well, name it."
Yeah, name a song, fucker.
Yeah, it's called The Mission. It's good.
The Mission. Yeah. All right. Well, I like her. I mean, I don't like her in the Resident Evil movies, but I mean, come on.
She seems like a great person.
Yeah, sure. All right, that's a little weird.
Next one.
That's a weird take, but okay.
I got her back. Retro Studios hiring for several key roles for Metro Prime 4. So that game's far the fuck off right now. So
yeah, that game is gonna be. I honestly predict it being like Breath of the Wild, where it'll be end of Switch's lifespan, beginning of Switch 2's lifespan.
I think you're severely underestimating how long the Switch is gonna be around. That Switch.
I think the Switch will be around as long as the 3DS at least,
if not longer. Yeah.
Because the 3DS is officially dead now. Like after what Luigi's Mansion, the 3DS port. Oh no, actually, what's the Persona game that came out? I think that isn't that technically the last 3DS game.
Q2, possibly for America, yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, no,
8 years.
The Switch, there's no Switch 2. That Switch, and then we're gonna get a Switch Pro for sure. So that's
8 years. That means 8 years, just like the same amount of time as like the 360 and PS3 was 7, but whatever. And I mean, 360 lived on after Xbox One, but that's how long in between the Xbox One and the Xbox 360. So I could see Switch being around until 25, around there, 2025.
25 years?
Yeah, 25 years. That's what I meant.
Yeah, no, Metro Prime 4 is far.
But they'll have new versions.
You know what I'm fucking want to know? I want to know where the fuck Retro Studios' other game is at.
I know, right? And it makes me think maybe they weren't working on something.
No, they 100% were. That fucking picture with Reggie, remember that?
I know, but. Fucking what was it?
Here's the thing. Here's my personal theory.
Nothing.
I think that is a Star Fox Racer. I think that's true.
A lot of people thought that. Yeah.
I think that's 100% true. The thing is, I think Nintendo doesn't know where the fuck to release it, because we had Mario Kart Deluxe re-released again, right?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
We have Crash Team Racing right now. We have Team Sonic Racing right now.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta wait for those to come out now.
I'd say
I think
timing would be like
end of next year.
I would say beginning of next year.
Last half of next year.
Beginning of next year. Right now.
Yeah, it'll compete
Shadow
with
drop it.
compete with Crash Team Racing
Shadow
right now.
drop it.
No, but I think that's what it is. I think they made a kart racer, and I think just no one really knows what to do with it right now, because it 100% is that's fucking Rob 64 in that picture. Like, it's 100% Rob 64.
I was just saying beginning of next year, because that's when a lot of like not smaller games, but a lot of the like the fun non-serious.
You know what? I would love for a fun
at the end of the year. That's when the serious games come out.
No. I would love a mindless kart racer in between Final Fantasy and Cyberpunk, because I'm gonna need it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess that's true. Fuck. Fine. Maybe they switched it now. I guess maybe just the whole year is just hardcore shit now.
Well, it sucks because fucking Final Fantasy VII comes out, and then just a few days later we get fucking Animal Crossing now. So I'm like, fuck.
Watch Dogs also is 3 days later.
And Cyberpunk a month later.
Better hurry up. Get through those games quick. Final Fantasy VII, I'm probably gonna get through quick. I'm gonna like barge that.
I'm gonna try it 100% it, so it definitely won't be quick for me.
Wow. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm not insane.
And then how much do you want to bet Last of Us 2 is
like 100 hours a game?
Last of Us 2 is totally gonna come around there.
Oh yeah, you know the rumors recently were February, which is I think a little too early.
Ghost of Tsushima will be the swan song. So it's gonna be Last of Us 2 right in the middle of Cyberpunk and Final Fantasy 7 and Animal Crossing.
It just seems like a shitty time to put it out.
It'll be a June.
Yeah, I could see that, and if Sony does come back next year at E3, they could always like, oh, this game's coming out in like a week. Ooh. They did the same thing for Last of Us.
I don't think Sony will go back to E3 though. I think they're honestly kind of just
after how much
they're probably jerking it over. People like, oh, we miss Sony so much.
Yeah, and also they have a new console most likely coming out next year, so they might want to be there.
That's what upsets me, man. It's like, it's still not a competition. Like, just the games are so good. Like, why are we still picking on them? Like, if
they showed Death Stranding, that was 9 minutes of stuff they showed. That would have been awesome at a presentation, you know. They had other stuff, obviously. So, I mean, they could have whipped up a new Last.
I think a state of play during E3 could have been fine. I love those.
I like them a lot, but there's no personality to them. Like Nintendo Direct has. Nintendo Directs have personality though. I like them. Like when Doug Bowser comes out, he's just like, "Hey, no, leave that way."
No, fuck that. That's actually why I kind of like the state of play. It's just fucking game. Yeah,
but you're like business boy.
Yeah, so you're like 95 years old.
yeah, mentally. It's 85 years old physically. I shaved off some years for you.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, next bit of news here. Pokemon Sword and
that one's not. Yeah, so Pokemon Sword and Shield are not getting all the Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know what? I like that.
I don't.
I only like that.
Moving on.
That's why I like it. No, I'm just sick of like all these Pokemon. Like who even is the Chandelier one, the Sword one? I don't care. I don't want this. Give me Pikachu. That's all I want. Fill the whole world with Pikachus. That's it. Here's a gray one. Here's a blue one. I'm good with that.
It's been a key component of every Pokemon game since ever to have the ability to, as you go forward in generations, continue to have all the Pokemon. And Nintendo finally has hit a point where, Game Freak rather, has hit a point where they're like, shit, we fucking made too many of them.
Like, what, 1,200?
Doing all the fucking animations for them takes too much time and money. We're just not going to do it. So this has set the precedent that going forward, every Pokemon game is probably going to be self-contained now. And that concept kind of kills it for me a little bit, because that was part of the draw.
Fucking Pokemon, dude.
Yeah, I'm good. They added.
They need to reboot that fucking whole thing, dude. I don't need 1,200 Pokemon, dude. Like that's
technically they have rebooted it. They've rebooted it like technically twice already. If you count Pokemon Go, which was just like a whole new thing. I get it, but it was the first 150, right? And then of course you had Yellow and what was it actually called? Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That was just the original Pokemon too. So
No, I mean I get.
Which is fine. I agree. It's just they already
sucks
did it.
that someone's favorite Pokemon is not gonna be in this game. You know, that's shitty. But also, I think it's funny how
Where's
you could.
Growlithe?
I like how I'm fucking protesting goddamn shit out of this game.
They don't have
it
Growlithe.
will. I know there's no way it doesn't.
Yeah,
It'll have
definitely. It's
the
a dog.
But
It's a dog. They're
it's
gonna
funny to
put
see
that
the dichotomy of Pokemon Company versus Nintendo proper, where
Yeah.
Nintendo proper delayed Animal Crossing because they're like, oh, we don't want to put people through crunch and all that, and we'll just delay it. Whereas these guys were like, we can't do it in time. We gotta put this game out, so let's do it.
Yeah, have you seen some of the Nintendo Treehouse stuff too that people keep making fun of?
No.
Just the gameplay, like when you're fighting one of those giant Pokemon or whatever, what are they called? They'll just like pop onto the screen. Like they won't even like have an animation. They'll just like they'll go boop, and they're there. There's even ones where like the way they attack and move, you know how they do the animations. This guy's doing like this not just tackle. It's like a overly like they just some like
Well,
powerful
they don't do any
and,
like.
and then
animations
they do
either.
that. They move.
Yeah, that's
ahead.
how tackles already have been.
No, I'm saying it's not tackle. It's one of the other moves.
Oh, man.
I forgot. Just look up some of it. I'm sure there's like a whole highlight of people. I mean, I don't give a shit to be honest, but just people are upset. And they're like, oh, dude,
I
too
don't know
cool
if
this
I'm gonna
time.
get that game.
I probably won't. I
I'm
didn't get
getting
the- I
it
didn't
because
get
I'm
the last-
curious, and I have a bunch of people locally that are going to be getting it too. So it's kind of like, well, I mean, that is kind of half the fun of Pokemon. If you're playing with a bunch of other people, competing one against one another along the way, yeah, fuck it, that's kind of the fun of it. And it's the fact that this is going to be the first full mainline Pokemon game with co-op components to it. Yeah, I'll pick it up. I'll try it out.
I'll wait and see how everyone thinks about it.
Yeah, that's what I meant, by the way. I got Let's Go Pikachu, but I didn't get like the last like 3DS games.
You got Sun and Moon.
Like Ultra. I got Sun and Moon, but it wasn't there
You didn't get
Ultra
Sun
Sun.
or Ultra
And,
Moon.
but wasn't there another one? I
No.
swear it was. Oh fuck.
So you're still up to date.
Oh no, I didn't play Ultra Sun though. I'm not that up to date.
Okay. So talk
Now,
about. The story.
I bet they're really upset that they can't just keep using that same 3DS like engine. I'm assuming it's a different engine, right?
They're having to do it all over again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
why they have to recreate everything besides do it. Here's a Super Ultra Moon.
God
or whatever.
forbid. God forbid, fucking Nintendo cranks out Breath of the Wild and Breath of the Wild 2 by the time Pokemon Company puts out one full-fledged Pokemon game on a goddamn console.
All right,
Yeah.
that'd be funny.
Speaking of funny,
And I'd be really happy if they released Breath of the Wild 2. Like next year. That'd be
dude,
dope.
dude, have you seen some of the concept
There's a
art of Breath of
rumor
the
that it
Wild?
might be
Have
because
you seen some of the concept art of Breath of the Wild? With some of the stuff that they
No.
want to do, they look like Bloodborne monsters, like almost like just like scary motherfuckers, like almost like from the Scary Stories Tell in the Dark almost style too.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if they throw that shit in Breath of the Wild 2, fuck yeah, and I'm in. I'm fucking in for that shit. I love dark shit like that.
Do we think Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out next year?
We can do that for bullshit instead of this one.
No.
I don't know. I think it could be if they just use a lot of
This
the
is
same.
bullshit.
like,
We're gonna
assets.
skip that one, David, because that one's dumb.
What's the bullshit? I want to hear his.
Master Chief Collection on PS4.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they had suppose if you read through the article, there was
They had
someone
talk.
that apparently was
I believe
they had
that.
talks.
I believe it 100%.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, here's bullshit for movies. Never mind.
Well, Breath of the Wild 2 next year.
I'm sorry. What?
It happened.
I say spring of 2021.
I'm gonna say. I mean, we won't find out until most likely next year when it's actually coming out. But I don't see them talking about it in the next Nintendo Direct. But I'll say at the end of next year. Fuck it. Why not?
Honestly, the soonest it comes out is holiday season 2021.
I mean,
Alright.
I mean, from what we could see from that trailer, they're using a lot of the same kind of like,
They're using all the same assets.
maybe not the same assets, but they're gonna
Well, like the
they're
same,
gonna use a lot of the same stuff.
template, pretty much.
Yeah, they're using
Same
the same
structure.
Link character model is the same. I mean, Zelda has a different hairstyle, but she looks the same.
They're using a lot of the same stuff, which is smart.
Which is good.
Did you see they had an interview where they're like,
It'll be like Majora's
so
Mask,
was
where it's
this
like a
all
lot of the same
DLC
shit.
ideas? He's like, yeah, we had so many DLC ideas where let's just throw them all into a game.
Yeah, that's why I think we could see it next year. I don't know.
I think holiday 2021.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm hopeful.
All right.
Hope a lot.
Last thing, talk about the white journalist.
All right, so
All right, have fun.
this requires a little bit of setup. So Cyberpunk 2077 has had two big controversies happen since E3. The first
I'm
one,
listening.
was that I think if I remember correctly, it was like in a ad that NVIDIA was doing for Cyberpunk 2077. There was a in-universe ad for this kind of soda company, and it was talking about 15 varieties of flavors, mix up your life, and it was a transsexual individual, and there was a big controversy like, oh, they're fetishizing transsexuals and they're sexualizing that. And the creator came out and went, yeah, a corporate company is fetishizing people that are transsexual, much like we do nowadays with not regular, that's not the right term to use, but I mean like we do with heteronormatives, men and women. So we're in a society where that's so commonplace to just switch out any part of your body that corporations like, oh, we can make money now off of just going ahead and doing this. It'd be no different like seeing a Victoria's Secret ad or some kind of shit like that, selling Coca-Cola or something. That's exactly the whole point of that ad. But I guess apparently the kind of social commentary went over some people's heads. Then the follow-up to that is there's a gang. There are two prominent gangs in the game. One, the Animals, and one is a voodoo-based cult. The Animals in this current trailer demo that journalists got to see, just coincidentally, a lot of the gang members were black. So you had the player character going through and killing a lot of black people in a gang called the Animals. And then a lot of people were up in arms about how Haitians were portrayed because they're using that super stereotypical kind of Haitian accent and they're sounding, terrible. It's derogatory towards Haitians, and the fact that you're killing mostly, a black gang, it's absolutely racist. And this came out from a white journalist at Rock Paper Shotgun. Yep. The creator of Cyberpunk 2020, who is also helping to produce Cyberpunk 2077, who is a black man himself, said, shut the fuck up and stop telling me what I need to be offended by, and went into a lot more detail talking about how the Animals, it's not a derogatory term towards black people, it is the concept of their whole goal. Yes.
I just want to know, did he invent those two gangs?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
He wanted to go ahead and say, the whole point of the Animals is that in this world where, it's survival of the fittest and people are constantly augmenting themselves, it's that kind of concept of, that guy's an animal. He's just tearing that dude apart with his bare hands. And the fact that the leader of the gang is a white woman and there are so many other white individuals in the group, it just happened to be that part of this segment of the game, there were black people.
Right.
And then there was a follow-up to the comments about Haitians where they did kind of live events for the Haitian community showing off some of the E3 press footage and a Haitian community event. And they're like, fucking, that's us right there. That this is our community. Their way, the accents they're using and the verbiage they're using, that's our real life culture. Yeah, no, that's amazing. Perfect. We love it. So all across the board, everyone's like, this isn't racist. Shut the fuck up. Rock, Paper, Scissors doubled down with the head of Rock, Paper, Scissors, Rock, Paper, Shotgun. Basically saying, no, you don't understand. You are defending racism and you are racist against black people. And basically said without saying that this 60-year-old black man does not understand anything about racism.
Oh, okay.
My number one pet peeve, and I generally don't care. I don't give a fuck what people say. If people want to get offended or whatever, do whatever the fuck you want. But my thing is, I hate when other cultures tell other cultures that that something is offensive. Like fucking taking out, because Sombrero Mario is fucking racist in the cover of Mario Odyssey. I'm like, bitch, I'm Mexican. I like that. That shit was dope. I want to see Mario with a fucking sombrero on the goddamn cover. Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. I want to wear a sombrero.
Yeah, you know what's cool? Take him out of the cover. Yeah, good shit, guys. You guys fucking showed those races. Now we don't get any of that shit, right? Now we're not on the cover at all. Fuck it. Piece of shit, dude. That's the one thing. That's the one thing that grinds my gear.
Well, that's
wanna
true.
grind
It
my
really
gears?
is just such a bizarre thing. Specifically, it seems like
So
with
bullshit,
America,
dude. People need
there,
to chill the fuck out, and people need to stop getting offended for other people because that shit just actually stupid.
Yeah, did everybody
well,
get offended for each other?
what's even funnier is there was a game that came out a few years back. I wish I could remember the name. It escapes right now. Where you're basically playing a salaryman, just kind of going on this adventure. In the original Japanese version, they designed the salaryman as that very stereotypical kind of like bucktooth individual. And when they were originally working on releasing it in America, the American company was like, "That's racist. You can't do that." And the Japanese developers were like, "We fucking made that. What are you talking about?"
To be
So they had
fair,
to.
there are some cultures, not naming any specific ones that we might have just mentioned 10 seconds ago, that sometimes tend to have sort of not
Messed
so
up
keen
shit.
eye.
Oh yeah.
There's
But
not,
that's
there's,
their
there's
own
not,
thing, right?
There's
Is
not
it?
a certain Pokemon in the first 150 that's
Oh. Oh, you mean
Onyx? Yeah, Onyx pretty fun.
Porygon, of course.
Oregon, yeah. There's a reason why they never
Now,
used
I'm offended
Porygon
by
in
Now,
America.
like to that extent,
Yes.
there are some very blatant stuff where it's just a miss of the eye, right? It's like, okay, well that's way too much, or it's a sign of the times, sure. But
Yes.
like there are legit issues that I have with that, where it's like y'all need to stop being offended for other people. Like if they're offensive, they can stand on their own. Y'all are making it seem like they're less like you're making them seem like they're inferior because they can't argue for themselves. Like grow up. Fucking
Agreed.
people these days.
Bro,
There is certainly a time where if you see true and genuine injustice and horrible shit going on, certainly speak up in those times. To purposely go out of your way to find something to be angry about on behalf of someone, and then the fucking creator who is of that minority that you are trying to defend tells you to shut the fuck up, don't double down on it either. That's the
just
worst part.
That's them. I bet that's them being embarrassed too. You know, like the guy that created it also telling you shut the fuck up, like and then just like, well, no, you don't know what you're talking about. You know, it's that instant response to someone telling you to shut up. You just go, no, you shut up. That's what it feels like too. And also, rock paper shotgun. I don't know. I don't like that name. Stupid.
All right, that's the
Fair.
podcast.
When you said rock paper shotgun, I was like, that's a stupid fucking name. I hate it.
That's the podcast. We're wrapping up
That's
a good
podcast.
short episode. Next week we'll be back to all the normal shit, and these guys will get little fucking trivia brain games.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
fun times. You can find me
Next
on
episode
Twitter
should be
and
the
Twitch at
trivia
Depoxy. You find Gore
extravaganza.
on Twitter at Gore the Movie God. Find David at Durando Joyu. You can spell it. I'm not telling anyone to spell it because that's your fault. Goodbye.
Yeah, fuck off. All right, now.